What's up, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. My name is Kaylah. Last name represent. If you're new here, hello, and if y'all been here, welcome back. Y'all welcome back to another freaking video.
So I'm not with nobody, cause I don't wanna hurt nobody. Did it over text, didn't call me. Still got love for your mommy. I know you wanna be somebody, even if you gotta leave somebody. Yes, I'm hurt, yes, I'm jaded. Most of the things I don't wanna say.
Oh, welcome back to another video, guys. I'm excited for this video. I'm excited for this. We're gonna make it a video turn series if y'all like it. For today's video, I'm going to be telling y'all or giving y'all a story time. I don't know what the story time. I know like the topic kind of sort of, but it's like a lot of topics, so I'm just gonna like just tell y'all. But it's gonna be like kind of the story time about a boy that I was talking to that I shouldn't have been messing with, and all the red signs, all the red flags. Okay, we're gonna call him Christopher. All right, we're gonna call him Christopher. His name
crazy niggas ain't Christian.
Okay, Christopher. What year did I graduate? 2022, right? Or 23? 2022. So this was in 2022. I was a senior in high school, and I remember this day like it was nothing, because I told my friend, she went to West, so I told my friend, I was like, put me on, and she was like, okay, she gonna tell such and such to put you on. And she was like, okay, but it's this boy that's her friend that he just got out of a relationship with this girl, but he looking for a girlfriend. That should have been the first red flag, but we just gonna skip that. That's what I did, so we just gonna skip that. I was like, okay, cool, what's his name? She said Christopher. And then, you know, I got his Instagram or whatever, then we was texting, right?
She sent me a snap with that nigga in his car.
Girl.
That's my new boo.
No, I didn't. Anyway, so
You did it.
we was chatting. I don't know, I probably did. I don't remember.
That's my first time I ever remember you bringing him up.
Oh, okay. We was chatting for a little bit, right? So the first time we ever hung out, he asked me, did I want to go? No. And so we was texting. I was working at Walmart. We was texting, right? And then one day he said he was coming to Walmart to get some groceries or whatever, right? So he came up there, and then I saw him, but I walked past him, you feel me? Then he saw me, so he came to come talk to me. So then I helped him shop, and I was supposed to be working. So we were in self-checkout or whatever. He was like, do you want me to come back on your break? And I was like, sure. Y'all, he came back on my break, and then we smoked on my break. I went back into work late. After that we continued to talk or whatever. So then the next time we hung out, he asked me did I want to go skating with him, and I was like, sure. Did we go skating, or did he tell me he was going skating? It was something, y'all, because I remember being on my period. But we went skating. And then after that, we smoked. And it was like a cool vibe. He was a real cool vibe, you feel me? He was an Aries. I'm airing out all the tea. We finna back up. Let me describe him. So, he's fair-skinned. I'm not gonna give y'all too many details. He's an Aries. He lied about being fucking 19 years old. Who lies about being a grown man? You feel me? Huh?
How old was he?
19. First of all, and I didn't even know how old he was, so I asked him. He said he grown or whatever. I didn't know how old he was, so he went to go do something around the corner from my house, and then the lady was like, oh, you grown up to be such a 19-year-old. I was like, oh, so you're 19? Yeah. Okay, anyway, fast forward. After we got after he jumped back up at home, we was still texting or whatever, and then like a few days later he said, Kayla, I know this is kind of moving too fast, but do you want to come to my house? I was like, sure. I went to his house. The first night I went to his house, I was still in my period at this time. And period does have a lot. I feel like the period has a whole bunch to play in a part of you linking with somebody. That's just me though. I don't know. So it was a cool little vibe or whatever. Then we were still chatting. I don't know. One day my friend had told me because she used to work at Walmart too. I think it's when I got fired. So then she was like that she seen him in the store with a female, and I was like, what the female look like? And she was like, she had curly hair and and I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to figure out who it is. But you know, I never really asked him, and I never really asked what we were or what we were doing. You feel me? I thought we went together real bad in my head. I'm not gonna lie.
My Chris,
My man. My man. My man.
Now we're gonna kind of fast forward. We're gonna fast like way forward. So we were like kind of on and off talking, I don't even know if you consider it talking. I'm not gonna lie, because I was very delusional in my head about this man. Like, I swore up and down that was my man. Y'all, like, dude. And then one day in the summertime of I think this was 2022, like a whole bunch of BS was happening. I went to this party with my sister, dog. And it was my sister, it was a girl that used to be my friend, and some other girls, right? We was all in the car. We got to the party, and then Christopher came up. I ran and gave Christopher a hug. She was like, oh, you talked to such and such? What?
Nothing. I was gonna say what she said.
What'd she say?
Well, you need to watch out for him.
Yeah, she said, well, you need to watch out for him. What?
You was
What
like,
does that even mean?
What the fuck she mean?
And she didn't even say nothing after that.
She was
Like,
well, you just need to watch out for him. That's my cousin.
like, girl, boo. Y'all probably could have been undercover doing a whole bunch of shit, because that's probably not your cousin for real. Then after that, we got in the car. We went to go sit in his car for the rest of the party, because I'm such a delusional ass girl. Then that same night I went to his house, and y'all, I'm not finna air him out. But y'all, it's so much about this man. It's so much about this man. But let me just get back on the track. We were supposed to house boom. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I think the first time that we ever did anything, I think I was on my period. So I think we kind of had a soul tie or something like that, y'all. That's probably what happened. Anyway, so like I said, we was on and off talking or whatever. We're just gonna skip to the time that we did shrooms together. How about that? We're just gonna get to the juicy stuff. So this is gonna be about the time we did shrooms, and this is when I really realized that I should have stopped messing with him. So it was like a few days after my birthday. He had picked me up. It was like 7:45, and he was like, am I going to his house? He only picked me up because we were just supposed to hang out like that whole day, but we always hung out around nighttime, like he was around doing some shit, but all you did was sell drugs, quote unquote. All you did was sell drugs. No, you was with a bitch for real half of the time. You could have just said that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand how people can't be straight up honest. But anyway, he was like, you want to go to my house? And I was like, yeah. So we got there. He was like, do you want to do shrooms? I've never done shrooms a day in my life, but we was talking about it, you feel me? And I was kind of scared, so I didn't. He took a whole 3.5. I think I only took a 0.5 or a gram, but I ate it regular. He ate it with a sandwich, drunk some water, and we let it kick in. He ended up cutting off the lights in the TV because I couldn't watch the TV. Like, the TV and me was not going, you feel me? But then when I closed my eyes, like, I saw a whole bunch of funny shit. And he was trying to be so for real, like dead ass serious, and I was just over there laughing, geeking the whole time, you feel me? And I kind of felt like he was getting frustrated, and my dumb ass was sitting there apologizing for making him, I don't know, it was my first time, you feel me? So I don't really think it should have mattered. Like I said, I was just laughing a lot for real. He was trying to kiss and some more shit, and I was just giggly. We was just chatting and stuff. Then he asked me, like out the blue, on some shit, on some stuff. He was like, do you trust me? And I was like, yeah. He was like, wholeheartedly. And I was like, yeah. He was like, okay. And then it was kind of like quiet after that, like weird, you feel me? He was standing in the dark, but it was like dark in the room in general, but like he was just staring into the dark. And then one time, we did some goofy stuff, and then I had to end up going to the hospital. I vlogged that whole thing. Like, I was just such a vlogger around that time, you feel me? That should have been other reason why. It was so many signs for me to stop messing with him. Yeah, I did it, you feel me? I really ignored the red flags. Really did.
A few times somebody told you about some girl.
Yeah, it was a lot of times.
Once every month, y'all broke up.
Yeah, we just stopped talking completely. But we was never together. That's the thing. We were just together in my head. But anyway.
No, he made it seem like y'all was together.
Shortly after that, we started working together. Let's just continue about the things that he would talk about, like when we was, you know, around each other and in our vicinity. I don't think that he was a happy person, you feel me? I don't think that it was nothing anybody can do to try to make him happy, no matter how bad you try, you feel me? It's either that or he just wasn't happy with me. Bro, I don't know if I should say all of that, you feel me? That's a lot, but I'm scared, I'm not gonna lie. We would have like conversations about like the world and stuff. We would have conversations, general conversations. We have conversations about him like being, I don't know, but way before then though. Wait, now I'm remembering a lot of things that I should have told you at the beginning. At the way beginning, my friend told me that a lot of people said that he was a crazy person. You feel me? And I was like, what do you mean a crazy person? Can't nobody be crazy. I'm not gonna call him crazy, but people can be crazy, I guess. So he would talk about like worldly stuff, and half of the things that he talked about now that I realized it kind of came true in the world. He would just talk about people and like, you know, Jeffrey Dahmer type of shit. You feel me? And I'm just like, damn. And then he would just talk about like other stuff, and I would like try to like make the situation better, and he wasn't trying to make the situation better. It would always be like a downside to it. We just gonna fast forward to like the last time, and then if I remember some more stuff I'll tell y'all. But the last time that we seen each other. And also, this is also how I knew he wasn't a good person for me, because my parent, every time that I hung out with him, my parents would like get into it, you feel me? And that would kind of like blow me a little bit. But that's also a sign that you shouldn't be, I feel like that's a sign you shouldn't be with a person, because every single time that I ever like talked to somebody or left the house to go spend a night somewhere with a dude or something, bro, like my parents would get into it, and I just used to be like, bro, what? Anyway, so the night that we went to go hang out, I was on the phone with my mentor Josh, and we was chatting. He was just talking to me about like life goals and stuff that I wanted to accomplish, and how it was like a meeting thing the night that I was going out, but I was like, no, I'm finna go out, you know. He's like, are you sure that you want to go out? Are you sure this is something that's worthy? Like, is this not gonna make you rich? Da, 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 da. I should have listened. I should have stayed on the phone with Josh and got on that meeting that night, but I didn't. When I got the text message, I was like, yeah, Josh, I'm gonna call you back. And I wasn't really like, I don't know, I didn't have no feeling, no scary feeling, but I kind of did, because in my room all the blinds was closed. Like, it was dark. It was 9 o'clock. Not 9 o'clock, it was like 8 something or 7 something. It was really dark, and then nobody was at home. My sister was at my cousin's house. I don't know where my brothers was at.
They didn't want you to do that big.
Yeah, so the outfit that I had on, it was this shirt that I had just bought. I didn't just buy it, but it was a shirt that I really, really liked, and I shouldn't have cut it, but I cut it in half, and I tied it, and I had on some gray jeans and some dunks, right? I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go outside. I told my mom that I left her, but she was on the couch. She was sleeping, I think. I don't know. But my dad had also just left too. We was driving to the thing, and then I was like, how was your day or whatever? He was like, he seemed annoyed. He was like, it was good. I was hanging out with my friend, but his girlfriend was just being so annoying. Like, I was trying to get him away from her and stop, like, you know, but it wasn't working. She was just blowing us, you know, that type of thing. And I'm like, that shit don't, you know, I feel like you're talking about your own girlfriend. But, you know, I was like, none of my business. I was like, yeah. And I was like, what you eat today? He was like, nothing. And it was like, you know, just a conversation. It was probably in like Tinley Park or something. I don't know. But we got there, we parked. It was crowded up in there, and it was really freaking hot. You walked in there. He had his own skates, so I had to get some. I think I paid for myself. I think I'm gonna name this series Boyfriend Diaries. So we went to go sit down. He was putting on his skates, and then I was putting on mine. And there was these people that came up to him. He was talking to them. They were like girls or whatever. They was little girls. And then he was just chatting with them and some more stuff. And then after that, we went to go skate. But he got on the floor first. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to just tie my shoes. And then I'm going to get on there eventually. So he was skating around or whatever. He's kind of a professional skater. You feel me? So, well, I'm not going to quote unquote, because I feel like he can be a professional skater. Because I'm not going to lie. He raw. You feel me? This is not to shade nobody. It's just telling a story. So he was skating or whatever. Then I got on the thing. And then I was skating. Then we were skating together. He was teaching me like some stuff or whatever. And then got off the thing. It was still people that he was talking to or whatever. I was, you know, paying on mine. I don't really care. Guys, we did go skating, because the first day that we hung out, the lady said that we looked cute together, and I think that's what boosted my head up. You feel me? Got off the thing. It was like, I think it was like 10:45. They closed at 11. I was still skating. And then he was on the side talking to people. Then I got off the thing. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be done skating. He was like, no, you can still skate until it closed. We can still stay. And I was like, all right, cool. Boom. So after that, it was time to go. We got in the car. He was rolling up or whatever. It was a pink wrap. So, but look though. So let me, now I'm starting to remember things. So when I got in the car, we went to the gas station, and then when he went in the gas station, he left his cell phone open. Like, you know when you leave your phone open? That's what he did, and he went in the store. I didn't really care, but you know, that's kind of a sign. When somebody leaves their phone open around you, I feel like that's a purposeful thing because they want you to check because they know that that's what you're going to do wrong. I'm gonna take that as a sign that you already doing something. You just want me to see that you're not doing nothing, but you are. You just deleted it. And you thought that I was gonna check it when you walked away. Nah. Anyways, he wrote up a pink rap, and that means kind of a little bit of a lie, if you know what I'm saying. I don't know. I think it was like the pink Susies or whatever. I'll show a picture if I can. And so we was smoking it, and then we was like close to my house. We was just chatting or whatever. We was close to my house. He's like, how you like the rap? And I was like, it's cool or whatever. He was like, yeah. And I was like, yeah, it's pink and some more stuff, like whatever, it's just a rap. So we get to the park that's down the street by my house, and we just talking. It's a blue car that's parked next to us, and he was just talking about like how, like I said, that Jeffrey Dahmer stuff, y'all, like, and then something came over me. It was heavy, and then he was like, if something were to happen, would you save me? And I was like, I looked at him, y'all. I said, no. He was like, you for real? I was like, yeah, serious. After I said that, y'all, a whole bunch like, you know, like everything, all the shit was just stuff like left my body a little bit, but it didn't. So anyways, he was just talking about all that Jeffrey Dahmer stuff about the car next to us and da 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 da. I'm like, no, my house is literally down the street. Like, I will run, you feel me? I will run to my house. I don't care about none of that. He was like, you're not gonna save me? I said, look at him, no, I'm not gonna save you. I'm literally gonna unlock the door and run. What if you can't unlock the doors? What if I can't unlock the door? What do you mean, what if I can't unlock the door? Bitch, I will break the fucking window. Like, y'all this, I don't know, like, when my friends said people was crazy, you should kind of take it as a sign. Like, you should listen to your friend. Y'all, after that, I was like, you know what? Yeah, just take me home. Like, at a point in time, I thought he was gonna unalive me. Like, dead serious, no funny stuff. At a point in time, and that night, I thought he was gonna unalive me. And then, dude, I got back home. No, he pulled up to my house, and then he was like, I'll see you later. I was gonna hug him like I normally do. I didn't hug him, y'all. I went in the house. It's like he watched me go in the house. It's like I felt so heavy. I thought I was really over with. I'm not gonna hold y'all. Y'all, I walked in the house. I blocked him. I blocked him on everything. I swear I did. A few weeks, like a week after that, he was watching me on social media, y'all. Like, I didn't post or nothing. I went ghost. I was so scared for a minute, and then like I was paranoid. Baby, cause like, boy, oh boy. And then let me tell you what happened when I got home, cause like I said, like my parents. So I was messing with a girl. You can call her Stacy. So I was messing with this girl. Her name was Stacy. I guess you can call us friends. She was on my YouTube channel before, so kind of, sort of. That video not up no more. It's never gonna go back up. But that footage is never gonna get posted, by the way. We're not friends no more. But I was just worried too. And she was like a friend that I should not have been talking to. I should have like kept her as a school friend. First of all, she was already a super duper senior. That should have been like the first red flag. But anyway, and she was in forensics. That should have been the second red flag. Like, you feel me? But back to the other thing. When I got home, I went in my room. Then my dad came home, and my parents, they was just arguing or whatever. And I was like, I'm telling you, I was at home by myself. Like, boy. I called Stacy, right? I called Stacy. And I was telling her, and she was like, girl, what? Da, da, da. And then she started telling me a story about her and some more stuff. And I was not trying to hear it, because I'm trying to tell you, like, what just happened. And you're talking about what's going on with you and what happened in the past, and with this quote-unquote same dude. It's like she always messed with the same dude that I was talking to. It was just confusing to me. And I'm just like, I'm just going to call you back. So I call my other friend, and I'm not going to say her name, but I'm going to call her Dej. So Dej, I call her, and I literally love her on my heart. We don't talk a lot, but like whenever I talk to her, it's like a spiritual thing, you feel me? I love her, and I hope that she is doing really great. And you know, I might contact her. But anyways, I really do love her and appreciate her. But anyway, I called her, and she was telling me, she was like, girl, I told her everything. She was like, girl, you need to leave him alone. Like, she was just telling me a whole bunch of things. I was telling her about goddamn gone Stacy. She was like, whoa, like, it was a whole bunch of stuff that she was telling me. And it's probably not for me to tell y'all. For me, it's probably for me not to remember. It's for me not to tell y'all what she said, because that probably is what helped me. But yeah, it was just crazy. But then bro, I just went to bed after that. Bro, I was tired, sleepy tired. Back then, I didn't pray or nothing. So what I was doing living life on my own, living for myself, and making my own choices and decisions. And I should not have. It was a lot of things that I should have not done. But you know, that was kind of the summer for me to find myself and who I really was. You feel me? And then 2023 came. Now we're here in 2024, so now I feel like I overcame a lot. And that's what the pastor said in church on Sunday, that we are overcomers. I'm gonna say over this week, me telling y'all that story, I don't know, I feel like I just overcame that whole situation, like that whole thing, that whole group right there. So yeah, and so far. So I just want to shoot. First of all, I want to say thank you to God for just getting me out of that position. And I feel like he saved me. I'm not gonna lie. Who, like in that car, yo, it was so many daily situations. That was not, now that I remember, that was crazy. But just thank God. One, two, just this voice that I don't know what it was going on, but whatever it was, for kind of giving me that thing of knowing like if somebody's good for me or not, it would kind of go based off how my parents was and how it would be for me. I feel like that would like be a future thing for me, you feel me? And it's already that I will have past situations with these people before, and it's just now my second go round. So there's also like, you know, more stories that I'm gonna tell y'all, and you know, but that's just one of them, you feel me? So if y'all like that story time, because that was crazy, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And we just gonna call this the Boyfriend Diaries. And the next video, I'm gonna put a poll in the comments of what kind of video do y'all want, because I know that a lot of people been telling me to post like different kind of content, and I appreciate them for that, you feel me? But it's a certain amount of things that I want to get off my chest first before I start posting that type of content, you feel me? But yeah, like I said, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications, man. I will see y'all in the next freaking video. Y'all, before I start editing, let me clarify some things. One time or a few times he did tell me that he seemed to be going crazy, or that he was crazy, but you know, I kind of fed into the delusion and asked him how did I know that I was going crazy. Two, there were a few times that he did tell me to not leave him alone necessarily, but to do my own thing and not to worry about him, but I kind of ignored that. 2, 3, his cousin and his cousin's girlfriend kind of knew what was going on, but kind of sort of left me blindsided, you feel me? But hung around me sometimes and still could have told me what was going on, but didn't. But he probably told them some things. 4, he told everybody that we stopped messing with each other before he told me that we stopped messing with each other. 5, when we were done talking, he tried to go ruin my friendship with my friend, which he kind of did. It was a lot of things. What else? I'm trying to come here and clarify some things for y'all. 6, when we were together, times that we used to hang out, my sister used to always call me all the time. And that would be like times where our conversations got weird in the Jeffrey Dahmer way. So we used to frequently have those type of conversations. 7, every time that he would come to see me to like bring me, because every time he would come see me to bring me some things, like he would always have like some females in the car or his buddy. You know what I'm saying? But then after every time we would see each other, we would kiss, you feel me? So sometimes it's like he would tell me that we were together but not together, you feel me? So, you know, he kind of helped me feed into that. I should just stop messing with him when those signs were coming. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, we just also had a lot of menstrual sex. Every time that I was around him, I was always in my period, kind of, sort of. And yeah, we would always have sex. So, yeah. But I'm off that. Like I said, I kind of overcame that. So, We off that. We off him. We worried about us. Me and you, boo. But I do love y'all. I appreciate y'all for listening to me. And tune in to all my other videos. And these are just the extras. And
Look at her.